What is this story, YouTube? So I am 1 week out from my first ever photo shoot. So I said I'd just document the last week because it's fucking shit. So I'm going to start off with a physique update first. I was 71.4 kilos and this is how I'm looking as of right now. So I'm having a refeed now today, again. I think this is my third week in a row I've had a refeed. Tomorrow we are doing a mock photo shoot because I've not done one before, and a guy I've known for years, who's my mate, he's absolutely sound. He was like, we'll do a mock one first, and I was like, thanks so much. So we're doing that tomorrow. Today's the refeed, and I'm going to just film some of the food that I'm having. So 400 grams of carbs, around 180 grams of protein, and around 50 grams of fat. And I'll kind of go into the ins and outs of why this is so tough right now, towards the end of this prep, because I don't think a lot of people know what they're really getting themselves in for. So I'll start by getting my food in order. I thought it's worth mentioning that today I'm actually down 30 kilos, just in case you didn't know where the fuck I came from. I'm 30 kilos down. I'll put on the screen like where I used to be to now, and I thought it was pretty fitting that I'll take this fucking thing off. Today was the day that I ended up being down by 30 kilos, because I did say to myself I was going to start filming for YouTube again. So here we are, 30 kilos, bang, done, dusted, big milestone. I will be covering how I actually went from where I started to where I am now in another video, but today is just more ins and outs of exactly what's involved. Last week out, or 1 week out, preparing from the photo shoot, and in that video I'll cover everything, so it'll be worthwhile subscribing and liking video, and leave a comment for what you would like to see in the next video, and I will have that up then shortly after I'm finished this prep for the photo shoot then as well, and that'll be up then explaining everything. One thing I'd love to know is, does anyone else chop up onion and leave it in the fridge in a nice little concealed container, and then every time you open up the fridge it absolutely stinks of onion, even though it's in the feckin' container? Does that happen to anyone else, or is it literally just me? I don't know. Welcome to the casting couch. Oh. Better hide all my genius. So, starting off with chocolate mousse from Aldi, 20 grams protein in this. I thought I had rice cakes, chocolate rice cakes, and I was going to have that with this and a cup of coffee to start. I was in work early this morning. I started at 6:15 and came straight back, went back to bed because I was banjoed. Yeah, but that's the thing about, if you're not getting in enough sleep and you're low calories and you're doing shitloads of cardio, you will just not function. I was going into the gym trying to get a training session done. It was taking me nearly twice as long to get through the training sessions because I was tired. and I was not able to do anywhere near as much. So I need to prioritize sleep now, and sometimes there's nothing I can do about it. The last couple of days I've been working from I'll be up at 5 in the morning and I'll work all the way up until 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. and that's just my life, and I have to accept that. But whenever I can get extra sleep, I have to take it, and that was this morning. However, I still feel like I've been missing out on certain things, and it is a big pain in the fucking hole going back to bed, but sometimes you just have to accept it and do it whenever you get the chance, because I know I'm going to be flat out over the weekend now as well. So that does remind me though, I do have to go to the shop. I have to plan out the meal plan for today, what I'm going to have carb wise, and I'm going to do that on the phone, but I'm filming on the phone right now, so yeah. And once I eat this, I think I'm just going to go straight over to the shop and pick up everything, or no, I'll probably have a pack of Snack Jacks. I'll eat this, I'll head straight to the gym, get that out of the way, done and dusted, and cardio, I'm not 100% sure on what I'm going to do for that just yet, so I will touch base with you as soon as I have consumed this fucking schlop. So plan today is to also get in 5 litres of water. So with the 5 litres, I'm going to have my salt with it as well. I have to have 10 grams of salt today. I could put that on the food, but I actually find it a lot easier just to put it into the water, because I'm just going to be down in pints of water throughout the day. So I'm going to show you how I do that now as well. So I have weighed out 10 grams Himalayan salt, and with pints of water, it's a lot easier to get water in, so I can just drink that back. I'll have 2 now. I have to have 10 pints basically throughout the day, but I'm going to have like a litre of water when I am training. So then I just need to have 8 of them outside of that then as well with the salt. And these are crucial for a refeed. If you're not having water, they are absolutely crucial for a refeed, because if you're not having water, you're consuming all the carbohydrates, all that glycogen needs water to bring it into the muscle cells, and that's when you will be way fuller. Your waist will be smaller, you'll be up in scales weight, and it's not water weight, it's like water weight in your hips or your fat or whatever. It's actually all put into your muscle, which is why we've done 3 refeeds now. This is our 3rd one in a row, so I know exactly what works, and it does work. So that's what I am doing right now. Plus that was about 95 twists of the pink Himalayan salt. So I don't know if everyone else is the same. Like, do you actually count how many times you do it? Because I know certain people count like 10 twists on each meal, but you'd have to have 9 meals throughout the day to get 10 grams of salt if you're only doing 10 twists. So yeah, I think it's a bit backwards, to be honest. So first kind of carb meal of the day is these Snack Jacks with my salt water, and that's not seawater, it's salt water. This is the only kind of, we can only get caramel flavour, sour cream and chive, and salt and chilli. For some reason we don't have chocolate Snack Jacks in Ireland, unless I haven't found them yet, but if anyone knows, please do let me know, because I would absolutely murder them. And these are literally nearly all carbohydrate. That's why they're crucial for refeeds. So you can see per pack 1.6 fat, carbs are 14, and protein is 1.3, so it's like nearly all carb, which is what we want. Just in the gym now, and I'm gonna do 15 minutes on the air bike. That way I can do arms and legs, just arms, just legs. Do my training sessions about 45 to 60 minutes, but I'm gonna be filming, so that's probably gonna be longer. And then as soon as I'm done that, I'll do another 15 minutes. That way I have a half an hour done of the cardio, and then I'll do another half an hour of a walk or whatever I want then later on. And I'll explain why that is then as well. So with the cardio, I was doing upwards of 40 minutes a day on the assault bike or the Stairmaster to keep my heart rate at 140 beats per minute, and I was keeping it at like 170, and then it got to a point where it was just fucking killing me. So I was keeping my heart rate up that high, and then it kept going fucking hypo, so like really low blood sugar level, because I was just, you can imagine like going and going for, you're doing 2 hours of keeping your heart rate above 140 beats per minute for 2 hours. You know, that's stuff that's done by Ironmen and stuff like that in triathlons, ultra marathons, and they're on shitloads of food. I'm not, you know, so you kind of have to look at it that way. So since then I've swapped it out. I'll do as much as I can on splitting it up, because it gets so fucking monotonous. So I'm just making sure I get it done. Walking is probably one of the best ways of getting cardio done now. Like I'm in back burn now, so I'll be able to hold that then. So as long as my heart rate's up above 100 beats per minute and I'm moving for an hour, that's what matters. The power has gone off in the gym, but that does not stop me. I'm still going. Fuck yeah. Okay, welcome to the floor. So I have my 15 minutes of cardio done before the session. Now I'm just going to warm up. Power's gone in the gym, so I just have to make do, and it's fine because it's private studio and this is where I work out of as well. So, but it's the same thing. Like I'll come here to train, it's like, oh, you're so lucky you work in a gym and stuff like that, but it is my place of work. Like if I have to deal with something that happens in the gym or whatever, that's out of my working time then as well, like my workout time. Whereas if I go to a commercial gym, public gym, I can just go in, put the head down, do what I need to do and leave. Whereas here, anything could pop up. So it's I would actually prefer to be going to a commercial gym, but today I decided to go here because I can film. So with the warm up, I'll just use the foam roller and just getting the back opened up and stuff like that then as well, because that's where I struggle with. If I don't do this warm up, I do be really stiff and sore, and I have to make sure that I do it every single day regardless of training or not then as well, and it only takes about 5 minutes. So right, first on the agenda, we're doing pull today, so it's just all back exercise, 2 bicep exercises, and that's it then. So it's probably the handiest day, I find anyway. Doing neutral grip lat pull down then as well. So with the working sets, I'm looking for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. So what I do is I do warm-up sets. So I'll do maybe 6 reps, put up the weight by about 20%, do maybe 3 or 4 reps, and then maybe 1 or 2 reps I'll put the weight up again to the working weight, and I'll see how it feels. And then I get into my working sets then. That's how you do it properly. If you go straight into your working sets, you could get injured. you're not fully warmed up, so you won't be at your full strength either. So with the warm-up sets, you don't want to be doing like 12, 12, 12 and then get into your working sets, because that means your warm-up sets are actually just taking too much energy and it's going to take away from your working sets. So you need to focus on your working sets, be fully primed and ready to go to absolutely pull the gaff down whatever you're going to do. So I've done 6 reps on that first one, and I'm going to go to 50 kilos, was on 40, up to 50, and then my working weight is going to be 60 or 65 then. So I'll literally just do 3 or 4 reps here, and that's me, good to go. So I'm just stretching up as much as I can and squeezing as much as I can to get as much blood into the muscles as possible. So that felt easy enough. Then I'm going to pop it up to, I might go, no, fuck it, I'll go 65 just for the video, and I'm going to aim for 10 to 12 reps, but I'm going to double check the weight that I done last time, and that's why it's so important to actually track what you actually do. And I have that done in my app then as well, that I train all my clients on. So I'm going to double check that, what the weight was I done last time, and then I'll go straight into it. So I'm using lifting straps for the working sets then as well. These are vital to use when you're training your back, because I'm training my back, I'm not training my forearms. So your forearms are a hell of a lot weaker than your back. Your back is way, way bigger, way more muscle in there. So this will just take the weight out of the hands, puts it into the straps, and then it's as if I'm just pulling my elbow with my back then. So always when you're putting it on, that's what you want it like. The strap is coming out in between the thumb and the index finger, just there like that. And then you just wrap it around the bar, or whatever it is you're using. You can use dumbbells or whatever. So first working set, 10 to 12 is what we're fucking aiming for. And last week, double checked, got 60 for 12 reps for all 3 sets, so I should be able to move up then. 5 kilo increase. So I got 2 sets of 12, and then my last set I only got 10 on. So next week, keep it the same weight, get 3 sets of 12. And then I'm really ready to go up and weight then again. I might do 1 more week at that weight then afterwards, as long as I get 12 on it. And then I'll be ready to move up and weight. But today is a refeed. Like actually getting fucking 8 hours sleep means I'm performing a lot better now today. So it just shows me that this photo shoot couldn't be a better time, because I'm absolutely fucking cooked. I need to just fucking do a reverse diet, get back to normal, and then have a discussion after that to see what the plan is, because I've literally been cutting since first 5 months. So I need to do something about that then, you know, you can't keep that going for too long. Wide grip pull-ups, weighted for 6 reps, 3 sets as well. Shove that up there. Let's go. That was precisely what I was talking about. So imagine you are working, wherever you're working, you actually training then as well. So like the powers went off, the powers back on, someone's doing PT, so I had to move from that gym up to this gym, but someone was training in here then as well. So, and then you get chatting with everyone, and then all of a sudden it's nearly 2 hours since I've been here, and I've only gotten 2 exercises done, a bit of cardio, you know. So don't just look at PTs and be like, oh, you're so lucky that you work in a gym. I still have to put in the same amount of effort as everybody else. I would actually love a 9 to 5, so then I'd be able to just hit the gym and just head straight to work, and that's it. Whereas it's not like that at all for me. It's chopped all over the place. So I have 1 more set of pull-ups to do, and that will be that. Next is cable pull over with dual rope because it's optimal, is what people say when they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So I suggest you try it yourself. These are like both the exact same length, which is grand, so just put 2 on. If you have a long one, it's fine. But try it yourself. It just lines up better with your joints, and then you get a much better connection rather than you being internally rotating and pulling to here. You can actually have it that bit wider and it opens up way more. It's so much better. So just give it a go on your next one. I'm going for 8 to 10 reps on this guy here. This is a different cable machine to what I'm used to using, so I have no idea. I'm just going off a feel for progression wise then as well. So that felt a lot easier, so maybe 1 or 2 plates extra. So next one is single arm, chest supported, lat pull down on the cable. So this one, I actually swapped this out because it was meant to be single arm row. However, this is a much better exercise, way superior to a single arm row, because it gives you the same tension throughout. And I was doing single arm row for like, you know, non-stop, so I needed to change it up a little bit. Plus I fucking love this exercise. So I think this is 8 to 10, so I'm just going to do a warm-up set down first, and then I'll record the working set. First set of 8 to 10 of these guys. So I have this slightly tilted, the bench, so when I'm doing the exercise the pulley is straight in front of me, so all my joints are in line. So I have my wrist, my elbow, my shoulder, and then I'm bringing my elbow down into the hip. If that wasn't there and it was across there, I'm not lining up at all with my lat. Now with this, I'm going slightly heavier than I was doing with the straight arm pull down, because bicep is involved then in this as well, so it's a much stronger movement. So I'm aiming for 8 to 10 on this. Then, very important, shift the bench, and now my left arm is in line with the cable now as well. Sometimes you might need to take a little bit of rest in between the 2 sides, because it can be quite demanding on the body and the central nervous system. So sometimes you may need a rest in between the 2 sides, when I take my rest in the form of floating around with the old straps, you know. Here we fucking go. That left side felt easier for some reason. So back downstairs now again. So I'm on the split machine for rows, bent over rows, and it's for upper back is what I'm going for. We've done lots of lats already, so with this it helps to keep it stable because it's in a fixed position, whereas the barbell will go whichever way it wants, whereas this is going to stay still, and that allows me to keep my elbows flared up and just hit my upper back, which is what I'm aiming for. Now the issue with this is I'm going for 8 to 10, however it is, your lower back is like a little bit exposed pretty much because you're holding the weight quite far away from you, so it's not ideal for the lower back. That's why I'm using this. It'll go right to the bottom. I can brace at the bottom and then lift it again from there. I usually wear a belt, but I just cut the arse down to get it, so don't be like me, get a belt and use it. I didn't actually get a belt, I just took it from again. That I worked in. It was in the house account, so it's fine. Back down to the bottom, reset at the bottom, and lift again. Excellent for the upper back, really, really good. Woo!
Right, so that's all the easy shit done. No, sorry, that's all the hard shit done. Now it's into the easy stuff. So just doing curls, 15, and then swapping over hammer curls and go for 15 then as well. This is a fucking bitch. It's one of my favourite bicep supersets though. Best one going on the market. So even in the market. But if there was, to be honest, I'm gonna be top of the list. 15, I think. Oh, now straight into 15. Yeah. Heading into Pump City. Fucking hell. Hey. 9. Three more. That's 30 reps of some form of curl. That's what it will fucking do to you. Last exercise, easy bar cable curls. It's a rest pause, so 14 reps, rest 10 seconds, down to 12 with the same weight, and then rest 10 seconds, then down to 10. So 14 reps should be manageable, but by the time you get to your 10 reps, you should be able to finish it off. Alright, 12 reps. Done. Right, so that session that was meant to take 45 to 60 minutes maximum took me an hour and a half from just being here with everything else going on. So that's why it's not the best thing in the world to be training where you work, but you know, has to be done. Done a couple of videos, so that's the main thing. Face is starting to look shreddy Freddy, which is good, I suppose. I haven't been this lean since I was a teenager, so I'm finishing off with 15 minutes on the air bike, and then I'll go for a half an hour walk and potentially sea swim then as well. And that's me then. Oh shit, yeah, I have to go fucking... I have one meal down, which was like 300 calories, and I have to get 3,000 calories in now in maybe 3 hours. So that'll be interesting. That's basically like fucking 10,000 calorie challenge sort of shit. So I shall see you guys once I'm done all of this. So this is 1.3 litres. It says it on the bottom there somewhere. So if you're ever confused about how much your bottle holds, just look at the bottom of it. It usually say so. Hopefully I'll finish that off, and then I'm at 2 litres of water. It's fucking 5 p.m. and I have to have 2,500 calories and maybe 300 grams of carbs. So wish me luck. I'm going to the shop now. But like that took me 3 hours just to do something that should have only taken an hour and a half, so twice as long. Okay, so I need to catch up big time. Okay, so I ran into Lidl. Traffic is fucking crazy, and I still have to go up to get supplements as well, but I have to like travel around the whole north side of Dublin to get there because of the traffic. I'm having 6 of these now on the way, and I've had all of my water. That's what I picked up, just pancakes, yogurts, and all my water is gone.
And I was just driving by the graveyard where my grandparents are buried, so I said I'd just run in and pay some respects while I'm going by, and then I'll head over to the supplement shop, Brute Force Nutrition, and pick up the supplements then as well, but I have no idea if they even have it, so I don't know, I'll just fucking go anyways. Right, so back in the gaff, went to the supplement shop, closed, gonna go tomorrow. I've had me 6 rice cakes, had one of them, I've one more of them to go, because I need to keep my protein relatively high. And then this absolute fucking load of Monster Mash. So that is 200 grams of Mexican rice. So it's just boiled rice with you know, fucking a stock cube and shit like that. Just to flavour it. Then beef mince with taco seasoning on that. Threw in some onion and salsa. No room for fucking cheese, no room for veg, because that weighs half a kilo. Like, it's 400 grams of fucking food that I have to eat right now, and it's past 9. And I still have 8 pancakes to go after this as well. And 3 pints of water, so wish me luck. That fucking monstrous meal took me nearly 20 minutes to fucking eat. Gone, and it was the fucking onions that threw me. But that's done. Third pint of water, or no, third last pint of water. 2 more pints of water to go. Pancakes are going to be a bit of a killer. The protein pudding shit is going to be fine. And I'm going out for a 30-minute walk now. Hopefully that'll help with my digestion. I'll be ready to go again. It's fucking... what time is it? It's officially 9:30. So I'll be finishing off my meals after 10. And I also have to shave from the neck down, which is going to take a fucking long time because I'm a hairy fuck. So, yeah. Like, what the fuck else would you be doing on a fucking Friday evening? Like,
Come on, baby.
walking with the guy. Where's Bells?
Woo.
Right, last meal of the day, back from the walk, and it's now 23 minutes past 10. This is the second one of the high protein pudding things from Lidl. You okay? Sorry. And 8 buttermilk pancakes, and these I found by accident, and they nearly have better macros for carbs than bleeding Snacker Jacks. And there's 20 grams of Nutella spread in between these, which is actually fuck all. So, and that's the whole day of eating, and then I have 1 more litre of water to go, and that's it. Why are you staring at me?
I don't know. I don't mean this. My boobs are saggy. I don't have a bra on. Put me in it. You have my size titty.
I think I sign off now, do I?
No, do one in the bedroom, like, right, guys.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I'll do a physique update to finish off the day. And that's it. I should get a camera woman.
Okay.
I just shaved, and it took an hour. So I think I'm just full of food because I've left it all to the end, and I literally have a fucking beer gut. It's overspilled into my hips, but hopefully tomorrow I'll wake up and it will all just shift. That's what happened the last 2 times anyway. And every time I shave, I look like a fucking child. But I can't even fucking vacuum. I'll probably fucking get sick. Fuck. if I just leave it out, that's the way it looks then. You can see it's overspilled around me fucking jocks and everything, like, so definitely not the best time to be fucking posing. And then this pose here, I've been practicing. I'm pretty shit at it. So you drop that leg back, hips forward. Okay, and that's it. Shoot practice is tomorrow, so I'll probably record some of that, but if not, it'll be the shoot itself then. But yeah, not super successful refeed, but I'll show you what it's like tomorrow at some stage, hopefully. Done.